Hi everybody, and today I'm going to talk about my thinking and speculation about the MUTO organization and the MUTO creatures. So, I've been speculating about, the whole MUTO thing and, Godzilla. How do they connect each other, and, the MUTO organization and MUTO creatures, how did they all connect each other? I've been thinking about it, for about, 2 days, And then, I've thought stuff. Like, the part I'm kind of figuring out is the part with Bryan Cranston and Juliette Binoche in the laboratory or whatever, on the MUTO organization laboratory or whatever. Then I have a feeling this is the case. I have a feeling, this is how the scene is going to go. I have a feeling this is how the scene is going to go. This is just speculation, not confirmed, but if it is it might actually be in the movie, but, it's just speculation. Not confirmed, just speculation. But what I'm thinking is that, that part of the trailer where there's, like, some, I don't know, like people in this, like laboratory suit, and they're going, and they're, somebody's, like, opening the door or something, and there's, like, radiation and all that stuff. Well, I think maybe one of the MUTO, like, other MUTOs, like, are escaping. So then that's when, one of, they have guns. Like, for the, they think maybe that there might be a MUTO in there. And they have, they have guns. And then, once they open that door, a big, not a big MUTO, but, a small MUTO, not a human-sized MUTO, like, maybe 2 times bigger than a human being. But a MUTO comes out of nowhere and kills all of those. And then, they have the alarms. And then that's when we get the scene with Bryan Cranston, then that's when, people are running and all that stuff. And then, the MUTO is trying to chase them. And also Juliette Binoche is also running. But then that's when she wants to save one of her colleagues or companions. And actually, the MUTO is, like, getting super close to her. So then that's when Bryan Cranston decides to go back. And that's when we get the scene in the, the trailer. Bryan Cranston is going the opposite direction from where the MUTO employees are going, the opposite direction. And then that's when we get that part with the scene that the door is closing, for it cannot make the MUTO pass that. They made a door and stuff like that. And actually Juliette Binoche didn't got in time to get there in the door. And then that's when the MUTO comes and kills her. I'm not trying to be gory and all that stuff, but, that's how I'm thinking. And then, the MUTO kills her, unfortunately. I think that's going to be the sad scene about it. And I also think that, the MUTO organization, they test creatures, like, with other stuff. And on this one, it was a nuclear fallout. And they actually mutated these creatures they were experimenting on. And they actually made them be, like, big giant monsters. Not giant monster like Godzilla. Maybe about 2 times the size of a human, maybe. And then, they're wreaking havoc all over the world. Not all over the world. It could actually be all over the world. But, they have to be able to swim. But if they're already used to, to humid environments, then yeah, I bet they can swim. And then that's when, they actually get bigger and bigger. Because what I'm thinking is that there were some pictures that were shown, that legendary Warner Brothers show of the Godzilla 2014. And they actually showed, like, some of the pictures were actually how, the MUTO organization in sinkholes. It looks like the MUTO organization is really on the sinkholes. Like, first there's the Turkmenistan sinkhole they're in, the Venezuela sinkhole, the Devil's Throat sinkhole, which is in Nevada. They're going on all these sinkholes. So maybe they're trying to find or, build an underground facility, which they will call MUTO organization. Kind of like Area 51, but underground. Maybe they're doing that. Like, for I can keep it more of a secret, like, for they can do it underground. Or maybe they're trying to find for the MUTO. Maybe they're trying to find for the MUTO creatures, and maybe they're attracted to maybe subterranean life, or maybe they consume dirt, maybe, or they consume some metals, and then that's what makes them bigger, maybe. Or maybe they even consume maybe elements from the bomb that was in 1943, maybe. I don't know, but I'm feeling they consume, and then that's when they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then that's when most of them kind of like destroy it. They form together, and then they create a big one, which is maybe the flying MUTO, and then wreaks havoc all over the place, and then that's when Godzilla and the flying MUTO meet, and then they fight each other. But before all that flying MUTO thing, and the like right before that whole thing about the sinkhole parts, yeah, like the MUTO consume maybe metals or something, and they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then maybe we get that scene with actually no, I don't think so, but then that's when it's all over the world. That means it makes sense that the MUTO are gonna attack all over the world, because there's like sinkholes all over the world. So what I'm thinking is that maybe the MUTO organization is in those sinkholes, the subterranean sinkholes. Sinkholes for they can protect each other, and for it can be more of a secret than Area 51, I guess. And then that's when there's MUTO all over the they escape. All of them escape. So it will make sense that they go all over the world. They affect all over the planet. And then that's when they get bigger and bigger from all the the mines and stuff like that. And then maybe we get the scene with them halo jumping. Maybe, I don't know, that the scene in the trailer where they halo jump. And then that's when they all arrive to the Earth. I mean, I know they saw Godzilla, but maybe they escaped him. Maybe they escaped him. And then that's when there's some people in this like cave and stuff like that. And then that's when and then they know that the MUTO eat consume dirt or like a metal. So they and then that's when we see the scene with some people in this train, and they have guns and stuff like that. And then that's when we get the scene with Aaron Taylor Johnson looking up like in terror. And then maybe one of the MUTOs is like coming and is charging them, and then the MUTO kills all the soldiers that were halo jumping, because like maybe there were some that were helping people, and there were some other ones who were trying to kill the MUTO, because the MUTO started out little like kind of small, so they were able to be killed by weapons. So then that's when the MUTO kills everybody except Aaron Taylor Johnson. And then that's when he's running and running, and then the MUTO's still coming, and he goes to the train tracks, and then he jumps off the train track. And then that's when we get the scene in the trailer. It was like only like super short, but it was in the viral video as well. I think it was on the second one, where there's a like soldier like jumping off something, and then meanwhile like on the right there's like destruction, like somebody's chasing it. So I have a feeling that that's the MUTO trying to chase it, and that Aaron Taylor Johnson jumps off the train track and then lands into the ocean, because you can see an ocean right there that kind of looks like an ocean. So he lands in the ocean there, and then that's when the MUTO are trying to do that, and then that's when he survives and stuff like that. And then stuff like that. I'm not really sure about this. It's just speculation. And then I have a feeling that the first Godzilla's like wandering around, but the MUTO are on his way, so he has to kill them. So he's not a hero. He's more like of an anti-hero, kind of. So I know he's going to Japan, but maybe he can go all around to Asia, and then it can go to Hawaii, and then to San Francisco. Maybe he's going all around Asia. Maybe. I don't know, but he's attacking Japan and all that stuff, right? So what I'm thinking is that he attacks Japan, then Hawaii, and then San Francisco, and then that's when he meets the first MUTO attack, which was maybe on the airport scene. Maybe he kills him off because he's in the way of him destroying the world, or San Francisco. And then that's when there's some other MUTO that are attacking him, all that stuff, and then they all form together, and then they all turn into a big giant flying MUTO, and then they attack Godzilla. But all the ones all over the world, they all like meet up at that point to beat up the ones that Godzilla, which is the one that's in their way of killing people and all that stuff. So they all from all over the world, they meet up in San Francisco. They all get together, and then they turn into a giant flying MUTO, and then they have a big battle. And I bet Godzilla wins and all that stuff. And then that's when we get the part with the bomb and stuff like that. And then maybe the bomb, hits Godzilla. And then everybody's like, yay, everybody like cheering. And then that's when we get the part and the 2012 Comic-Con parts where Godzilla comes out of the building, like out of this debris, and then roars. I have a feeling that might even be the end of the movie. Because, they shot the bomb. It looks like it's all destroyed. It kind of looks like there's, no people at all even living. And then that's when, all of a sudden, Godzilla comes out. There's no people living. That means I bet the government sacrificed the city. And, the government to kill this huge monster that's undefeated. So they shot a bomb, and then that's when everybody, the last survivors are, clapping, because, oh, we won, stuff like that. But, most of the people are dead already. And then that's when we see Godzilla coming out of the debris and then roaring. And then, the credits go and, all that stuff. Or maybe it can go, them cheering, and then after the credits, you see that part. But I really don't know. This is all speculation. I'm not really sure about this. So yeah, what do you think about my theory? What do you think about it? Do you think it's kind of bad? Do you think it's pretty good? Do you think it's a nice touch in the movie? Do you think it's just post your comments below. Put the comments below on what you think about my theory. And what is your theory about, the whole M.U.T.O organization, the M.U.T O creatures, and the Godzilla. So, yeah. So, remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Just wanted to do this speculation video. Just speculation, as I repeat. Just speculation. Not a confirmed or, real life that's going to happen in the Godzilla movie. Just speculation. But anyways, this is M.U.T.O, signing out.